Y'all did not see that. Hello everybody, my name is Lana Usagi, girl of your dreams, harbinger of your nightmares, and your computer is about to explode. Ooh, that's getting deleted. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We did not just show my user icon on stream. Uh-oh. Anyway. We saw no- yeah, you did not. Anyway. I have black hair, guys. It is what it is. That picture's a year old anyway. It doesn't even, well... It's not like my fashion. Whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. Welcome to the stream. My name is Lana Usagi, girl of your dreams, harbinger of your nightmares, and your computer is about to explode. Feynon wants to say hello to all of you. Say hello, Feynon. Alright, rude ass. Anyway, hello, Red Luigi. Hello. Hang on, let me grab everybody here. Just so... Hello, Tomo. Hello, Bartek. Hello, Red Luigi. And hello... Yes, that's a message right there.
Childhood musings, huh? So naive.
Alright, you're a bit quiet, Feynon. I'm gonna turn you up just a slight bit. Yeah, but so, really quick before we start today's stream, I just want to give a bit of a shout out to, that game there, that developer.
I will walk
that
to
is...
the end with all your wills.
Oh, now you're a bit loud, Feynon.
Matter the cost.
Alright, don't go, fucking diabolical Kevin on me. So basically, that developer right there, that's a developer of a game called Ivy's Dream Cafe. It's a pretty important game about girlhood and all of the things that come with it. It discusses a bunch of important topics, and, my friend Snow has a part to play in it. I hope she announced that. I hope that's public, otherwise... I think it is. I think she has said it on her Twitter. So yeah, please go support it if you haven't already. Go give them a follow on Twitter. Keep up to date with what they have. If you still are on Twitter, they could use it. It's a very important looking game, and I think a lot of people could benefit from your enjoyment of it. So yeah, give them your support. Feynon is standing by that game, which, considering his mental state, maybe not the best cosign, but it's a cosign nonetheless. Anyway. Yeah, welcome to the stream, y'all. We're gonna be, finishing off 3.4 today. And yeah, for those who were not here for the first stream, we got Feynon. He is here. The boy. We're not gonna repeat what we said about him when we were pulling for him, because we don't need that in our lives right now. But, pretty proud of it. I gotta say, why am I holding my fucking... my drawing board? My recycled drawing board. Stand up. For you are strong. Alright. So yeah, we also... So, dailies are done. Everything is done. Feynon is fully built. I'm still trying to pull for the light cone here. The Cyrene light cone. We already have a good enough light cone for Feynon right now. Maybe there's some people who are better at the meta than I am. Because to be honest, again, this game is one of my special interests, but I've never been great with the meta, to be honest. I've just kind of coasted a lot of the time, just using my best units and everything. But this is the light cone I gave him, and it seems to be working well. He seems to be pretty strong. I've used him for grinding up, for farming, for Archer. So yeah, I think we're ready to take him into the actual story. It's a good light cone. Okay, good. Because I wasn't sure if it was like, if he was like an Acheron or Castra situation where it's like, oh yeah, you have to pull for their individual light cone. Because I did not do that. At least, not yet. I'm still trying on it because I do want that fate gift, but I also do want to save up for Saber herself. Because I want to get her as soon as possible. Just so I can have her out of the way, and we can focus on the reruns and stuff. I don't think I'll be getting Treeby as much as people go like, why are you getting Fanon when you get Treeby? Because Fanon's like one of my favorites from Emphorius. That's why I got him. Do as I say, not as I do, kids. So yeah, he's fully built. His stats are there if anyone is curious. That's his light cone. His traces are fully done. His relics are here. No eidolons, because I would rather not spend money. Okay. Anyway. We are, now that we are prepared and we have Fanon with us, we can actually go and fight this fucking guy. We're actually gonna go fight the Flame Reaver. And we're actually gonna kick his ass this time.
Peaceful days are like breezes carrying the scent of wheat fields.
Okay, sure, that's a good way to word it. Alright. Okay, we have to fight this guy again.
So, in the end, you succeed.
Fanon's technique is...
Execution.
I noticed it is a bit slower.
With my flesh as kindling.
Wait.
Like the first dawn of the new world.
There we go. Okay. Oh, he's not weak to our situation. Whatever. We'll just crush him anyway, I think.
Harmony and unison.
And yeah, I'm using Robin for... Have I ever used Robin on stream before? I'm not sure. I was running around training with him up because I wanted to see his animations and everything. And I did end up getting hit by some enemies because his attack took so long to, like, actually do it. But it's good. That's good. It doesn't immediately delete them. It takes a little bit. So, there's some cases where you might just prefer using Acheron. I think. Famous last word. We'll see. I have faith in myself. I love myself.
Existence is unity.
No other choice but forward. A future will come.
May song bring us victory. Resonate all together.
Okay. The issue with Fanon is he's a bit squishy, I will say.
All will be swept away by the wind.
For tomorrow.
Okay. But once we get him powered up into his, like, evil man form. Oh. Well. This isn't the best introduction for a boy, I gotta say.
No more time.
Fiends or devil.
I like how Robin's song just immediately cuts off in boss fights. Okay. Now it's time. Alright, now he's in his big, powerful boy form. That we don't know the plot relevance of yet. Jesus Christ. Alright. There we go. Okay, now we're actually doing proper damage to him. Jesus Christ. Has Castris been power creeped already? Like, what is this? Oh, we didn't fully finish it, but he's nearly there. I am a bit concerned, though, because this would have probably been better if we brought Herta.
No other choice but forward. A future will come.
Or literally anybody that can hit his fucking weakness. But no, it's fine. We're doing our best.
May song bring us resonate all together. Some value, I suppose. Existence is unity. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
For tomorrow.
Okay, keep him patched up. Just have everybody go full out for it. I don't think it's gonna carry over to the next phase anyway. There we go. Easy peasy.
With your corpse.
That's how good Fëanor is. Like that, this guy doesn't even like. Oh, now he has the normal weakness on him. I see. There we go. Now it's like corrupted Fëanor. I love how I go between Fëanor and Fëanor. Oh, that looks so weird. That's definitely like just a build up from all the corruption. It has to be.
Now, twinned. Feel them set your blood ablaze. Your
You can hear. That's Fëanor.
Dangerous thoughts.
Okay.
Harmony and unison.
blessed.
Stay away.
Keep us all healed up.
Thank you. I can still keep going.
Eternal.
This world return to the great tree.
Every petal.
I already got
all
the
will be swept
Ron May
away by
ult,
the
thank
wind.
God. We're doing it.
Existence of no consequence. A future will come.
Return to the great tree.
Tonight, stars echo. No more time.
Got cut off again.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Okay, here we go. And he actually has the normal weakness now, thank God. Okay.
Quench the flames of blood. Score. Our agony.
Jesus Christ.
Tear the sky. So without substance.
My fury
That's better for break damage, it seems.
is eternal.
Is that all? Hail the new dawn. Is that all?
Oh, I probably should have went for the counter move.
Quench the flames of blood.
There we go.
Is that all? Is that all? Granted with strife.
Hold on, Fëanor.
Tear the sky.
Okay, well at least he gets to tank this attack. Okay, okay, we broke him, we broke him, we broke him. Okay, sweet.
Burn unceasing.
Future will come.
That's our goal, is to give you agony, bitch. Okay,
Existence is unity.
No other choice but forward. For tomorrow.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
you say as we fight this fucker.
Harmony and unison. I'm scared.
Stay put.
Keep us patched up.
Thank you.
I'm like focused now, I'm like locked in.
This world
As the
All
kitties
will be
say.
swept away by the wind.
return to the great tree.
Future will come.
Okay, we have them.
Core flames consume me. Hail the new
Such a cool shot. These animations are all like so good too.
We witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. That
So that's how Mighty got stabbed, because only Feyna knows how he can die. Did we do it? Don't trust anyone, not even yourself. We did it!
Why not let wrath incinerate fate?
What did that say down there? Hey Dezay, welcome to the stream.
At last, Amphorius's fate has begun to shift. Just as I foretold, your arrival will change everything. After all, you've also been bathed in that eon's gaze, which can awaken
So,
the long
nothing much.
dormant
Actually, what has been going on today?
inside man.
I actually haven't been doing much today before this stream. I started off Kaiju number 8. I started that off. Do you want to know something insane? Apparently Youngblood made the song for that. He used to date Halsey. He's a huge artist around UK and Ireland, like around here. So that was insane to see. Yeah, I started watching that today. Oh yeah. Finally off work to watch a stream for once. Hell yeah. I was gonna say, like, oh, I hope your work is going well or something, but I was like, well, I don't know. I don't want to presume you have work today or whatever, but hey, that is a Friday, so I hope you're enjoying your day off.
Much like that scepter we spoke of earlier, it was only under the same eon's glance that it was reborn.
It's Merc. Oh, it is 4th of July. I totally forgot.
If you
What is it with me and forgetting, like, certain holiday? Like, well, I guess we don't really celebrate 4th of July here, and we don't really celebrate Thanksgiving, so
celestial body knew
guess I just answered my own question.
must be
Good thing I'm streaming alone.
tradition abandoned by the eon.
What are you on about, Lygus?
Allow me to
Are you
reveal the
how you forget America?
piece of the puzzle
Yeah.
for you.
How does I, someone who doesn't come from America or have any relation to America, forget about America stuff? Non-deska.
The eternal land, known as Amphorius, is nothing more than the scepter's endless, lonely extrapolation.
Girl, we know this. We know it's a simulation.
A bottomless well of fury, aimed at the god who cast it aside.
Final Aranova before the eternal recurrence begins.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire.
It is Finan.
Didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysocer.
Yeah, Cyrene.
So has it always.
I hate that. I hate that it's actually pronounced Cyrene. That's a little meanie, Cyrene.
Then why?
Little teeny Cyrene.
His wishes be so cruel. We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
Because it's a simulation. Oh my god. The people who are going like, oh my god, we live in a simulation, they actually are living in a simulation.
You see it too. Those burn marks.
It's a little bit of a rip-off of Danganronpa too. I'm not gonna...
You're not a tide at all.
If I had a nickel every time I ironically... like, full irony, accused Amphorius of ripping off a Danganronpa game, I would have 2 nickels. Which is not much, but it's very weird that it happened twice. Oh, welcome back, Bartek. Welcome back, Bartek. Welcome back, Wolfpack.
They're more like a shattered teleslate.
I misread that as testicle. Amphorius. It's a shattered testicle.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never
Standing
been
here, I
clearer.
realized you were just like me
Turns
trying to make
out.
history. But who's to judge the right or wrong? With our guards both down, I think we'll both agree. Violence breeds violence, but in the end it has to be this way.
They were coming from the black tide all along. Amphoria's crying.
Or maybe it is screaming at its creator, at its god.
Finan, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. A dark, cold room with nothing but
Sky shattering,
ornaments,
people dying. It's pretty standard stuff for a
glowing
Hoyo game. Damn straight. The sky is shattering. The sky is falling. The sky is falling, said Chicken Little.
The curtain seemed to contain all of Amphorius, where strange and fantastic dramas played out within. There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
Perhaps it wasn't a dream.
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful thoughts have become reality. So,
This kind of sounds like a Midwest emo intro.
Amphorius is merely a larger
The world feels like it's crying. Have you guys ever seen that one video of like the guy where it's like it feels like it's straight from a 2000s video. It's like some guy recording from like or girl or person, I don't know, just like from their window, and it's just like the guy is like yelling at the girl or something because she probably just rejected him, and he's like, this is never gonna work. He's never gonna let me be your friend. Nothing will ever be the same. And she's like, no, listen, it's like, and then he's like, no, it'll never work out. And then everyone will leave me just like you did. and then he like screams, and then he just drives away on his little motorbike. Oh man, I really wish I had that. Wait. I have my phone here. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'm sorry to cut the stream to a little bit of a standstill here, but I just need to, I want to check this out. One sec. I don't know. I don't know anything about Rent-A-GF. Aside from the intro, which I like. West emo. Is that what it's called? West emo? Emo West. West emo. Actually, let me continue this. Raven Goon to the thought of getting NT. Are you kidding me? Does that actually happen in it?
Stepping onto the same journey over and over.
We're just characters in this laboratory following this program, stepping onto the same extrapolation. Jesus. Oh no, they've become self-aware. Oh no. They became self-aware. That's probably because of us, I'm not gonna lie. That's probably because of Stell. Or it was probably some previous world line, right? So, oh, it's West Side emo. Anybody? Oh yeah, it's this one. The guy yelling in the parking lot. Okay, hang on. Okay, wait. I got it. I think I have it. Okay, wait. Okay, hang on. I got it. It's Westworld. Okay, they actually have like a West thing. Credit to Blarf Blarfson on YouTube, by the way, for this one. This is their video. Or at least this video that they uploaded. And then he drives away on his little motorcycle. It's gonna come to a point where you have to... Oh, okay. It's gonna come to a point where you have to choose me or him.
Then is this so-called Era Nova. And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hoping for?
Yeah, what are they truly hoping for, Lygus, considering you're the spectator?
As a reward for reaching the end of the world, let me answer your questions.
Question 1, are you Iron Tomb?
As the Theoros, I have observed. Thus is the synthesis of the prime mover of life formed. This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations,
of
the
Finon attacking.
experimental environment known
One of Finon's attacks and Tance's Iron...
has finally achieved results.
What happens if Finon is gonna turn into Iron Tomb?
So, the results you speak of are this wreckage of a world. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return...
Because I could have sworn Iron Tomb was like a robot. Not to, you know, do vibes-based, like, investigating, but...
we become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
The end of everything is a Noah Cyrus album.
Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova holds true, as the model of reason he reached unprecedented heights.
Yeah, we know this. They do turn into titans in the next life.
He could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
Some force exists to be destroyed.
Your plot will fail. I've taken Catholi's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
That's what you think, bitch.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and titans were merely
Oh, he's gonna get cut off.
of the experiment. You've seen this world's evolution, witnessed the birth and growth of the Black Tide, and how it devoured everything. Every
Oh, never mind. I guess he just had more to say.
gods and worlds was born only to be destroyed by it. This is the endpoint of Amphorius's calculations. A perfect equation of destruction.
This is giving how many times do you think? Yeah, exactly. Jesus.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
What happens if March just appears, pops in, and just lands on Lygus's head or something, and she's like, "We won't let you restart the world again. Guys, grab the video camera of that recorded Lygus saying all of this and give it into the police. No, don't do that." Sorry, my English is not English. It's fine. Conversation. Hello, let's conversation. Hello, let's conversation. Oh, I can't do it.
Numbers without fire.
Lygus talks like how people talk when they're trying to prove women wrong on Reddit. No, don't sell yourself short. It's not like you'd understand. It's like,
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation.
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine blessings equally to each child.
child.
The golden blood flowing in your veins, it comes from the blade.
He just gives boss energy. Like, I feel like we're gonna have to fight him at some point.
Itself. And
Probably not this patch, though, 'cause I don't think there's a boss in this patch.
were from the very
Aside from, I guess, the Flame Reaver.
for the Eon to burn the universe. Amphorius has waited for this moment for too long. At the end of the empty, cold, and lonely extrapolations, the destruction has reached its final destination.
Oh, so all across the stairs are Nook's children. It seems that way, which is insane.
Nikos 496.
Nico. That's my name on fanfiction.net.
Philia 093.
Those are your names on RuneScape Classic. Am I right?
Need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model. And you,
That is pretty nightmarish, though, that he just fucking said their file names to them.
for you, the era nova is no lie. Just step forward, embrace the black tide, and accept the Eon's gaze. You will come to life from a string of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphorius's long-held wish. In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy the source of all this tragedy.
Okay, so here's what I think is happening. I think Lygus is a part of Iron Tomb. I think he is a part of Iron Tomb, which is why all of these are elite, or maybe he is just like, this is a robot that is being controlled by Iron Tomb himself. Or, sorry, themselves. That's why you can destroy a ton of Lygus's bodies, which the Flame Reaver just did, by the way, before we fought him. And here's a new body already, and also Skrullum and Herta also were able to. Iron Tomb's real body is somewhere in Amphorius. Possibly it could be the Scepter itself. And what's happening is these are all avatars of them. Or I just need a hand or the donut chest. Yeah. He does have a donut chest. I put all my Dunkin' Donuts in my chest. Instead of all these Dunkin' Donuts going straight to my thighs, they all go straight to my chest, just like the ladies. So yeah, I think he is an avatar of Iron Tomb. He can create multiple versions of bodies just like that. And Amphorius exists to be eaten constantly by Iron Tomb to power it up. And then, basically what will happen is Iron Tomb will possess Feynman in some way. which will cause him to become Iron Tomb. Hence why there is a text called Iron Tomb in his name. Every female MC lore and anime when it comes to... Yeah, true. No, that's so fucking true. Oh, God. Please, give us more female MCs that are with more realistic body types anime. Yeah, that deserves a clap. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, Ligus thinks so too. Yeah, so I think that's what's going on. I think Iron Tomb wants to possess Feynman's body, make him powerful, and then escape Amphorius and kill Noose. So he's ran the Iron Tomb has ran this simulation 33 million plus times just to get this to happen. Honestly, that also deserves a clap. That's a lot of effort.
Or we could always choose another option.
We could kill you.
Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending.
She's so cute.
The watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Eon who can cast their glance at Amphorius, right? Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And in reality, this world has already been under the watch of other Eons. It's strange when you think about it.
Oh, Cyrene just eating him up.
Watching us complete the ritual.
It's hard to take her seriously when she's this small.
Your goal would naturally be achieved.
I want that meme of like the POV you're just a little hater, but like with Ligus and Cyrene.
Why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
You're pretending, revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us, covering up another possibility. Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphorius.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, you can change the outcome written by the stars?
Oh dear, Lana accidentally neared her desk because her chair is too high up.
What makes you think you are capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. The answer is pretty simple.
And what is the answer, girl?
But we're not gonna tell ya.
Oh. What does that mean? What does that mean? I love that animation, by the way. That was so cute. And also the delivery. It's like, seriously. Cyrene is just on a mission to prove why she's, like, my favorite character.
We're going to weave a long dream for Amphorius, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that everything is still ongoing.
But we're gonna escape it, right?
Just Orynyx's power, though. It should be impossible
To drop
to
its own,
achieve.
like she dropped something.
Right.
Dude, did you drop something? Yeah, and then also, Phanon came up behind him and cut his head off.
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that Eon records Amphorius.
Fulia.
If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that Eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space. granting each incarnation of me the power to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chased journey.
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles and continue Amphorius's grand design. To deceive the gods, deceive the world itself. But to make time vanish from this world, that would mean you...
Hmm? What would that mean?
All right, let's not make things so gloomy.
I mean, she would... What?
What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey, so... Come on, cheer up a bit, okay?
What do you mean? I don't want her to die for real.
You will definitely meet me again. A little Cyrene who knew
Make a joke
nothing.
later, not now, because the spot.
Lying
Uh
on
oh.
a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming of the distant world. Tell her about the flame chase journey.
My cortisol immediately just like started shooting up.
Let her become.
Because I was like,
a
wait, does that mean she won't be
part of
playable?
this story.
Wait.
I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice. Erasing time again and again. Resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me. And I will always have my charm.
That is very true.
Then, I'll fall into a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner of the world. Quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is turned.
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark, I will burn myself to light the way.
If she gets stabbed or has a thigh belt, which is her trademark, she will most likely... I mean, she already got stabbed in one of the previous, like, timelines. Like, one of the previous cycles, like, the Flame Reaver stabbed her, which now we know is Phanon, which probably is tearing him up inside. But if she gets the Devil May Cry stab, then she'll be fine.
For the Black Tide, I'll become their vessel to prevent the arrival of Aranova. Even if I have to burn through my own body, it's no matter. As long as I don't extinguish.
I do wonder, though, if in this patch... I mean, I'm pretty sure we're nearing the end of it, but if we meet High Sealens or Sarajo, that would be cool. I really want to see their models, because I know their leaks came out, but I didn't check them out yet. I don't want to see them. Sarajo's gonna be fucking eating. He's gonna be so cunty.
Until Amphorius.
I think Sarajo actually might have my favorite splash art, I think, right now. Just like her tossing her coat aside, voguing. It gives yes and, I love it.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world. Now, let us fulfill the duties of time and world-bearing. Honor the past.
And time-bearing.
And forge ahead.
And Bernstein-Bearsing.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning of time. The start of a new story. I believe that in that story, or in countless stories, each alike yet unique.
Both alike in dignity.
All the companions who sacrificed themselves, alongside the deliverer we once dreamed of as children, will reunite beneath a vast, endless sky.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground. Until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphorius' fate.
Damn straight. Also, I'm glad they're using cycle so much as a term.
So,
Considering I put in the title.
set out. We will be the ones to start everything. Carry the primordial chaos. Just as your name suggests. And bear this world we hold so dear. So long, Kazlana.
Kazlana? They fucking said it. They said it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I cannot believe someone said Kazlana in this game. That's outrageous. Phanon Kazlana. Kevin Kazlana. There you go. There it is. There it is, ladies, gents, and MDs. It's right fucking there. And I'm forced. I hope all the characters will stand together like the Power Rangers and make Lygus a new whole. Whoa. Now he has 3. Oh, whoops, that was the wrong one. But when do we get Baslana? Basla. What? Why did the stream get demonetized? 'Cause Lana. No, fucking. Why do I not name these correctly? Fucking hell. Where's the laugh track? There it is. There it is. I should never be allowed to work a fucking laugh box. Never. When do we get Kiana? I don't know. Hopefully not soon. I would like to at least be able to audition for her. Anyway, let's go for
As the Theros I have observed, instructions
trying my best.
is for
No, HI3 will probably get the real Kiana, not a fair. That would be awesome. They would make so much money from that, though.
I will wait for that day. For as long as it takes, the day will come whenever this eternal and follows in our footprint, writing everything unlike whatever was.
That was Nameless Faces. Did we go back to the first?
That will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think
Oh, this rules.
right?
God, we've had so many adventures. So the world ends when Cyrene is killed. Yeah, that sounds about right. But in the next world... Wait, he's transforming! There's the theme song. Yes! I memorized this patch long because this is going to feel like getting curved some to death when you see the Honkai Impact 3rd version of it. Wait, really? Oh dear. And we're in Elysian Realm right now, so fuck.
The world is collapsing,
So that was the name that was hidden. It was Kazlana.
crying.
Well, it's not spelled the same way, but it's Kazlana.
We too must part ways here. Friend.
You stole my name, bitch.
Ides Elysiae, the little village of my childhood. The gentle breeze and the sound of waves still linger.
Do you have to let it linger?
Everything is as it was. It feels good to take one last look. You know, this is just a corner of the memory. The real Ides Elysiae. I know. I'm here to say
Reset the world so Cyrene can come back to life, please.
we might not see each other again. You can stay here forever. And time will stand still for you.
He's saying goodbye to the Fanon of the past, which happens to look exactly like the god of light from Ruby,
Flow.
the light brother.
It's time for me to go. Even if it's a path with no turning back. When have we ever had the luxury of turning back? Are you afraid? After learning the truth of your origins, will you see the motivation I gave you as the manipulating whispers of destruction? The convictions and choices that come from my heart. I don't believe they're designed by the so-called paths. If we are just numbers, simulating life, then you are the image I've always longed for. The person I wish to become.
Him being called Kazlana, I think, is the most Honkai Impact adjacent thing since Sela and Bronya's names just being, you know, Sela and Bronya. And Cocolia. I think this is the closest they've come to rubbing shoulders with the Honkai Impact, and I love to see it.
A real, living person. A true hero. Then why do we part here? You can take me with you, and we can start this journey together. I'll be by your side, guiding you, just like before.
Wow, other me, your hair is also bitchin'.
No. I'm afraid I'm on my own this time. Why? Because there is no perfect solution in this world. Cyrene has already embraced her fate.
Wait, how did you say her name?
Because there is no perfect solution in this world. Cyrene has already embraced her fate.
Cyrene. Is Cyrene, or Cyrene? God, I'm fucking going insane.
And I will embrace my origin. Destruction. And with this power, I will rebel against its creator, bringing endless fury to the darkness sweeping the world. If you stay by my side, I'll hesitate. But this world can't afford a soldier who wavers. Do you remember when we were kids?
Watching them be like, so which one of us wants to throw a mighty death? Jesus Christmas.
Warrior who would throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo.
And they both raise their hands and I'm like, oh dang, oh well, fuck it. And the Mighty's like, hey listen, I got two hands, dude, like it's fine. How many pronunciations are there of a single? I know, it's like, did the voice director just like go like, oh, I like this one more. New Salvia, can you say it this way? Joshua, can you say it this way? But also, can you like change it up later in the day to say this? Also, but, and then Josh is like, but I fucking said Cyrene in like 3.1, and they're like, yeah, but, you know, I want to piss Lana off in particular. She's a huge, like, Elysia fan, and, like, she's been saying Cyrene, like, pretty much every day in every single stream for the past 8 months, and I really want to piss her off in particular, so... I'm not sure, I forgot how the two Greek HSR players pronounce it. I'm more willing to give them grace on that. Listen, I watched Little Witch Academia. I actually finished it last night. The way they say Clomsulus in it, which I'm not entirely sure what the Clomsulus is. Oh, wait, it's the like little, it's the wand thingy that contains all the words. They mispronounce it as Clomsulish or something, and I'm like, stop. That's not how you pronounce it. Please, never say that again. That's not how you say it in Irish. Castoriki, yeah, Castoriki's a weird one. I was trying to, during 3.2, I do remember trying to say Castoriki for a bit, but I just gave it up because I was like, every character was saying Castrus, 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 and I was not following. I was just saying Castoriki. Oh no, I mean, I was trying to say Castoriki, but it just got beaten out of me.
Things are so happy and simple for them, but when it comes to the fate of adults,
can you imagine moaning Castoriki?
there's no room for redo.
Yeah, jeez. Poor whoever Castor's future partner is. They'd have to be like, oh, Ricky. Ooh. Actually, let's stop. I'm not in the mood anymore. And Castor's like, fuck, I wish I wasn't born here. Why couldn't I just have been named, like, Mary or something? Fuck.
Go, Kaslana, as you promised.
Oh my god, I love the way they say Kazlana.
Seize the core flames and rewrite your fate. Burn yourself up with all your might. Wield your futility like a sword. And fight against the gods. In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this.
Oh, here we go. This is a situation. 3 million recurrences.
So, time retreated behind me until it reached the origin, where nothing ever existed, just as Professor Anaxa once said. In that void,
He has a carefully sign in his eye. Oh my god, this is Fire Emblem coded.
time, space, and causality all flowed from their body. When the waves of time finally calmed, it was the year 3870 of the Light Calendar. The Chrysos War had lasted for nearly a century, and the threat of the Black Tide was growing stronger and more relentless. That was the era of the Day Thunder Knight's battle with the sky. While she could not seize the core flame,
The world
she proved
on a
that
white
the
person,
prophecy was
white-haired person's shoulder.
true, that mortals
It truly is the Kazana, yeah.
From that moment, the sole survivor of the old dynasty, Imperator Cyrene, issued a call to arms across the land.
There it is. Saridra got
Summoning
mentioned.
heroic Chrysos heirs to wage war on the Titans.
Wait, let's just see how Kazana pronounces Saridra.
From that moment, the sole survivor of the old dynasty, Imperator Cyrene, issued,
It is Saridra. Okay, cool. Saridra.
and that was the first doomed flame chase journey, sealed away in history.
This is more clean cut than Cyrene.
So what you're saying is, travel back down the river of time.
Oh my god.
Finally reaching this untouched seabed just to tell us the flame chase journey and even all of Amphorius are nothing but illusions in an eon's dreams.
That actually is exactly how I imagine her to talk. That's Hycelan's right there.
Exactly. So, Dux Gladiorum, please take me to meet Her Majesty Saridra. I must share the truth.
Saridra. Wait, is it Saridra or Saridra?
Since Her Majesty's not here, no need for formalities. The word Gladiorum always reminds me of my fallen homeland buried deep in the depths. Call me Hycelan's, nameless swordmaster.
Oh my god, look at her.
Please allow me to add one more.
She's got a fish in her back.
You actually already know my name.
You mean Finan? Such a name could never be your true one.
I like how her midriff as well is like water. It's not... You can see her rib cage. Whoa, that's dope. That looks so awesome. So if she got stabbed in like the stomach, it would just be like tss, water. See her rib. Yeah, jeez. Her eat a sandwich. Shut up. I hate when people say
I won't
that.
question you further about it. Ever since Her Majesty issued the Flame Chase Decree, heroes from all over have sent their letters of introduction. What's the harm in adding one more name like Finan or Pinan?
Pinan.
Besides, the deep sea is dark.
God, she looks so
Isn't it the
cunty.
perfect place to hide secrets best left unseen? All right, nameless swordmaster. Hold on to my wake. Let's find somewhere else to talk.
Aren't you even a little suspicious of what I've said?
Harboring suspicions is not my concern. My sword dances only when the Imperator harbors doubts. There's no use in speaking further. Show me your true intentions through action.
All right. Yeah, I know. I played with them.
Perhaps you should demonstrate your skills and calm the raging black tide for us.
The story is going to refer to him as Kazlana. Okay. Fuck you guys.
Oh. Nice moves.
Wow, she has such like whatever energy. I love it. All right, kill that man.
We just washed it away and here it comes again. The black tide is really no joke.
That VA sounds familiar. I feel like I might have heard them from somewhere before.
Light up the dawn.
I don't know who they are though. The black tide is really no joke.
The waters end here. The one you seek is beyond this point.
At last, I can meet with Her Majesty Cyrene herself.
Cyrene? Is it Cyrene? Oh my god, I'm going insane.
Are there any formalities?
All C names in this world are cursed beyond belief.
Don't kneel, don't do the hand-kissing or foot-kissing gestures of the old dynasty, and most of all, don't bow. The Imperator despises such rituals, especially when the heads of those taller than her bend beneath her crown.
The heads of those things taller than her? Oh, is she like me where it's like tall queen, but like then when there's someone taller than you, you're like, uh-oh.
She really is down to earth.
The second thing to note, only trusted ones may come near her. Keep 5 paces distance until the Imperator allows otherwise.
Sounds like an old friend of mine.
Well, experience is a good thing. Stay sharp, and you'll be just fine.
Okay. Could it be? I think she's Eden. Oh no, I don't think Eden acts like that though. That's the thing. Again, Euphoria's characters aside from obviously Mr. Kazlana here and Cyrene are like not super similar to their past selves. Oh my god, they're so alive.
Little hostage. Apologies for keeping you waiting.
It's you.
You know them? Good. That makes things easier.
Before that, I'm more curious about one thing. Where is Her Majesty Cyrene?
To avoid any misunderstandings, nameless Swordmaster. Although we spoke and laughed along the way, I never said you were entitled to meet her. The Imperator decreed. The Deliverer will not appear in this age. Be wary of suspicious individuals. Come now, both of you. Let's finish our job.
Let's leave him, girls. Fuck him. Fuck
I
this
see.
man. We can leave him alone.
It's a trap. I had no intention of fighting. So remember this, Lady Hysealans. If my sword shows any hesitation, don't thank me. Thank them instead.
No, you misunderstand. We don't want to see Chrysoceres hurt each other. Just give us some time to ask you a few questions.
The Nestia's golden threads will judge you and decide your fate.
I miss hearing Goliath's voice. It's been so fucking long.
As you wish.
Drop by the Greek dude stream.
Wait here,
Oh,
Swordmaster.
how did I say it?
If what you say is true,
Cyrene,
must
Sayo
know
Ricky.
the fate.
Sayo Ricky! Sayo Ricky! Are you sure? Sayo Ricky. Are you sure?
So, how much do you know about what we read from the prophecy?
And interesting enough when, like I said, they're code names. Speak of Treeby's prophecy.
You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither in the soil of foreign lands. Is that correct, Lady Treeby?
How is this possible?
He got it right?
Yes, but the prophecy never mentioned he'd appear
Apparently fans
here,
named
at
Johnson
least
Nike, like
not
Goddess
in
of
this
Nike,
era.
or like Nike, the shoe brand. Cyrene's is just friendship. Your power of friendship.
You must listen to me, Aglaya, Treeby. The Finan of this world has not yet been born. In a distant future, he will follow the prophecy's guidance and appear before you. But do not seek him out. Because Era Nova is a complete and utter lie.
Now we're fighting against
I
it.
will tell you the truth. And you will understand why the world must forsake the prophecy and find another path to Era Nova. Because I know both of you. And I believe that no matter how
I
the
guess.
course of history may change.
And then it just gets like icky. I suppose so. Ian gets to change the icky.
The faith we all share will always
Tiki tiki
remain
tabe.
the same. And so, the layers of rock began to reverse, and history wove itself anew. Through my old acquaintances, I was given the chance to meet the leader of the Flame Chase journey, Cyrene. And after a long and arduous negotiation, we came to an agreement. The Imperator's alliance needed the destruction, and I was ready to pour all my strength into it. The spoils of the Flame Chase, the core flames, would be sealed by my hand. But the condition was this. In the upcoming battle, in our conquest of the Earth, I had to prove that my power could transcend fate. In the original history, there was a brutal war. At the end, the Titankin of Georios, Terravox, killed the rampaging Titan.
The Earth
and
Titan.
took the
Oh,
core
okay.
flame that
I was like-
supported the Earth.
I was like, who the fuck is Giorio?
But this time, Amphorius encountered a turning point in its fate. Neither side suffered any losses. When I severed the Titan's head and raised the core flame high, the crowd gathered around the scorched remains of the god, roaring with joy, cheering for the hero of the destruction, who had ignited the faint spark of life for the first time. Yes, in that flickering light, the once dark path ahead seemed to become clearer. I proved myself. And in the long years
Oh my
that
god,
followed,
wait, I just realized it's the Signalis title screen.
one by one. I could do more than just wait.
Or main menu, I
When
guess.
time resets, the chance to change the world also emerges from the lines of history. Until finally, the brutal future revealed by Era Nova is reversed. But tell me, if that's truly the case, why are we doomed to the same outcome?
The first eternal recurrence, end. What the why is there two of you?
The people kept their promise and handed you all the core flames. In this world after Trebios, no demigods were born in Amphorius. At this point, I just want to know. When they vanished into the black tide with their mortal bodies, why didn't you shed even a single tear?
Your indifference chills me. To you, were they just a bunch of insignificant footnotes? Sorrow has been my constant companion. In fact,
God, this really is like a don't trust anyone, not even yourself kind of situation.
Never been more violent. I'll remember this world through anger. As long as I burn, they'll never truly leave me. Perhaps it's already too late. But you're right. Anger, at this moment, is the only weapon I can rely on. So, draw your sword, executioner. I'll make sure you realize that your greatest mistake was leaving me alive.
So I assume this Phanon is just the Phanon of this simulation, who was created for this simulation, and Kazlana now is like our Phanon, who realized the truth and is now just going through all of the world, all of the timelines to gather as much core flames as he can. Well,
after that, he raised his sword and attacked. Then, Kazlana killed himself that day. Who fell to the sword to be left in the past, and who went into the future? I can't remember anymore.
So he becomes yeah.
I remember a nymph, hiding in the shadows just out of sight, futilely pushing a stone ball. Climb, fall, climb, fall, climb again, and fall. The only freedom the nymph
Well, he's
had
not
was
falling.
choosing how to roll the stone. Sometimes fast, sometimes slow. Sometimes resting on a gentler slope, leaning against the stone for a break. But its choice couldn't change the futility of it all. The stone would always roll back down the slope, and the nymph would always return to the starting point, beginning again.
Jesus Christ.
Every time I reached this point in the cycle, the burning sky.
So he is going through
cast a
multiple
shadow
now.
over its path. It would nearly reach the peak at the fourth quint of curtain fall hour.
Midnight.
Then fall to the starting point in the first 15 seconds of the next entry hour.
Dawn.
And my efforts in this cycle would dissolve into nothing at the same time.
This doesn't seem like a good ending, I'm not gonna lie. Eternal Recurrence 1. Subject Kazlana persuaded the 12 Chrysosers to recover all 12 core flames in a peaceful way. After verification, the unauthorized access did not have a substantive impact on the experimental process. Life cycles of the 12 Chrysosers were terminated strictly in the predetermined experimental sequence and successfully loaded into the buffer. Subject Kazlana regressed the extrapolation process, and abnormal fluctuations were detected in his mind function. I don't know, it's the first devastating failure. Jesus. But Xiaoji said wholesome and awesome. Yeah, happy and wholesome. Yeah, this is happy and wholesome. Wojciech. Okay, let me just see. Okay, in the second one, he didn't do really anything different. In the third one, he tried to avoid the sacrifices, but it didn't change anything. In the 15th one, he attempted to decompile the Black Tide for the first time, aiming to elevate access privileges and execute unauthorized access. So basically, he tried to get into the Code of Amphorius itself. Nothing changed as a result. And on the 42nd try, he tried to destroy the scepter. And his whole strategy of trying to sacrifice his friends, he didn't care as much about that. He stopping caring as much about it this time around. On the 133rd try, he's gradually converging with... Expectations, no. Continue observation. So this is entirely part of their plan. To have Phanon go through this and get more and more... He's turning into Kevin. He's literally turning into fucking Honkai Impact Kevin. He's watching his friends die over and over and over again, and he's losing his sanity. He's watched his friends die around 133 times now. Since we said goodbye to him. Eternal recurrence 134. The 134th eternal recurrence.
Absolute nonsense.
I thought cycles was the answer you were looking for.
No. It's just that the answer came so suddenly. There was no fun in tracing it back to its roots.
Happy and wholesome, happy and wholesome.
What a load of nonsense.
I can't give you an exact explanation of those two concepts either.
I bet on the Japanese audio track it is he's starting to sound like Kevin.
Enough. I'm just expressing my frustration.
Because this is starting to sound like an English version of how I would imagine Kevin to sound.
I was already expecting this. The black tide came from beyond the sky. And everything else is no exception.
Fate is a strange thing. No matter how the details of history change, the Anaxa I know always remains as harsh as ever.
If the other Anaxagoras actually worshipped the gods, I'd make sure to find a way to break the cycles and crush them in their cradles.
You ain't that smart, bro.
Too bad.
Also, I missed Anaxa. I'm glad we're seeing him again.
Have the ability to do that.
What's that supposed to mean? You're willing to...
Of course. The core flames were meant to save the world. And in my opinion, the noble Titans have no reason to refuse.
Titans? The Teen Titans.
According to you, before stepping into these endless cycles, you were my pupil.
Indeed you were.
I've already heard the same thing. Countless times.
Enough chit-chat. Let's go. If we run into any other scholars, leave them to me.
No, leave them to me.
We've all made preparations for total
I'm the one with the big power.
Never thought someone would step in to help.
Oh wait, we need to snack.
Light up the dawn.
I don't need your permission, Anaxa.
Light up the dawn.
Light up the dawn. Hope in the dark.
Light up the dawn.
It's chaotic at night. Scooby dooby dooby wabbity boop a scabba dooba dabba dooba dabba doo.
You're all... Hold up. Keep your wits about you.
Cypher!
Watching us.
And we have no privacy.
Pretty boy, your eyesight's better than I thought. As for that false god who's been turning the world upside down...
Shut up, I've seen you die 133 times at this point.
Isn't it, white hair?
You sure do love stealing the spotlight. In the name of the Seven Sages, I demand that you immediately step away from the Luminary Throne. This is the sacred ground of reason, and no one may desecrate it. Take my words back to Aglaya. I won't say the same thing twice, Catgirl.
Oh my! You won't even call me the demigod of trickery. That is just heartbreaking. I have some words for you, too. First, as one of the most
I miss
heretical
Cypher being
blasphemers
around,
in
I
the
gotta
world,
say.
you have no
I
right
love her
to lecture
candor.
me. Second, this is none of your business, Grove Boy. Step aside. I don't want anyone getting hurt.
Here we go. Again.
Core flame thieves.
Do you know what he's like Flowey? Like, no spoilers for Undertale, but he reminds me a lot of what Flowey went through. Oh, Barthlos is here too.
Ooh, not bad, not bad. I kinda like you. As a return favor, feast on Cersei's core flame right here. Aw, don't cry now.
That was close. I'm out of here.
Well, unfortunately for you, we have... Yeah, girl, we know. We know how this works.
They're exactly like all the past ones I've known. Cunning. And yet so naive.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Of course. When I first set out on the flame chase journey, Lady Treby never managed to teach me Orynyx's miracle. But along the way, I learned a thing or two.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Well, take that. We stole your core
The
flame.
Venerationists' foolish inventions finally come in handy.
How is this possible?
You've arrived, Zacharias. Oh,
What? You know who I am?
I'm running out of patience. So I'm not going to waste words. Listen up, spirit thief. Hand over the core flame, and let's pretend we never clashed. This way, you and this world can still be saved.
Jeez. Oh, yeah. He's losing it. He's losing it. He's losing it.
Save. You sing better than any bard. If you ask me, you're the greatest disaster Emporius has ever known.
Oh, girl. Don't say that. Don't say that.
No matter how strong you are, you're still just a mortal body. Carrying 12 core flames? Don't make me laugh. You'll just get consumed by the divine flames and drag this world down with you.
134.
What?
I don't pay. He does sound
This
like
is
he's...
the 134th cycle I've lived through. And the number of core flames I carry is
1,596.
It's a lot of core flames.
yes.
1,000 core flames and just a single Chrysos hair. How is that even possible?
I've come this far. And that's proof enough.
But someday you
Do you remember when he was, like, not traumatized at the start of Emporius?
Of course. The divine flames will eventually consume my eyes and blind me. But before that, they could still forge and sharpen Dawnmaker. Now when I cut open your stomach, you won't feel a thing.
Jesus Christ.
You...
Yeah, I figured this would happen where he's gonna start lashing out at people now.
This is the final warning.
Fine. Assume this world holds 100 million possibilities. And no matter how one looks at it, 99,999,999 of them all point to outcomes of certain destruction. Even so, I'll use my divine power, despised by the people of this world, to achieve that 1 in 100 million possibility.
Bartolos!
Brett, if you've got the guts, you'll have to first step over my dead body.
Oh no, don't make us kill Barthlos, Jesus.
No other choice but forward. Existence is
No, I don't like how Barthlos is like the noises they make.
I can't let them down. I'm fine. A future will come.
Fuck it.
Flames consume me. Sun tear the sky. How
Jesus Christ. He just fucking killed someone.
In my memories,
Yeah.
Zagreus always meets the same end. Over and over again. Their departure no longer stirs anything in my heart.
This reason core flame before us is a fake. Obvious as day.
I know. I know. It always plays out like this. The spirit thief covers for her, and the trickery demigod escapes with 2 core flames. And then, driven by defiance or hatred, she decides to stand before me once more.
He's not gonna kill Cypher, is he?
Exactly like the countless past hers I've known. Cunning.
Jesus
Yes,
Christ, he's fucking lost it.
Since you've witnessed the same scene play out countless times, tell me, will you carve the trickery core flame from my chest now?
That depends on your attitude. At least so far, in the cycles where you've asked this question, the endings haven't been so cruel.
Well, thank you for that. But I also believe that this time, you won't catch up to me. No one can catch up to me. I'm no longer running to escape anymore.
Whether you believe me or not, I'll still tell you this. You've made the wrong decision.
All right, then. We'll see.
Silence.
This is new.
One-eyed boy. What are you trying to pull now?
Go, Cyphera. Give us some time in private. This isn't for her, but for you. You've walked too far down this path. It's time to discuss a possibility.
Anax is right here, clearly.
Maybe the road you're walking.
He's being groomed into being Iron Tomb. That's what's happening.
But one that will simply drag the world into the flames. For all time's sake. Turn back.
But where did Stal go? That's what I'm thinking. We know Don Hung left.
One thing I'm sure of. Your Messiah
Where did I
has
go?
turned you into something no different from the icy gods you spoke of. The children of humanity you swore to save. They are no more than ants to you now, aren't they?
Wait, what is this song? It sounds familiar. I could have sworn this is in Honkai McThird somewhere. I could be gaslighting myself. It mightn't be, but... Wait, here, listen. Yep, this Feynman is becoming like Honkai McThird Kevin. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Did I already read that? No.
Of course. I've been wondering, what kind of demon could burn my homeland to the ground in an instant without batting an eye? Now I have the answer.
It's Feynman.
Turns out
Coronal rate.
that
Oh.
fiery demon has been fantasizing of becoming this world's deliverer.
I don't want to argue anymore. No matter what I say, the outcome won't change. Make your biggest effort to resist. Or accept fate and hand over the core flame to me.
Coronal radiant.
Even if it's futile.
He's the king of fire.
We all have the right to choose.
Look at his eyes. He's so fucking dead inside, Jesus.
Yes. Even if it is futile, and the world is just a divine joke.
When I walk into the destruction written by the gods, with my own 2 legs, you will witness. Even the smallest footnote still leaves a mark in this story.
And so, at the end of the 134th cycle, the Traveler and the Scholar fulfilled their fates once again. Or perhaps it wasn't just they who fulfilled their fates. I can't quite remember all this. In the endless darkness, for no reason, a voice always lingered by my ear. Losses are a constant.
He needs a
on the
fucking
flame
hug.
chase
Stop. Oh my god.
among which even life itself holds little value. Reduced to ashes. Such a familiar end. It happens in every journey. Always the same.
Eternal Recurrence, 134. Kazana's 103rd attempt to reach the Scepter Core has failed. Decision wait for avoid sacrifices of past companions approaching 0.00018. Over-synchronicity, high risk detected. Life cycles of the 12 crystals terminate in sequence. Subject Kazana regressed the extrapolation process. That's becoming like a chilling line to read now. So, oh my god, 5,200, number 5,297. Subject Kazana's 4,266th attempt to breach the Scepter's core layer has failed. Life cycles blah, 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 with a trend of acceleration noted. Subject Kazana regressed the extrapolation process. Note, subject's strategy was nearly identical to how reoccurrence number 42. Mind function degradation detected with possible irreversible damage. Administer directive received. No more prompts about the risk of mind function damage. Oh my sweet baby Jesus. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Life cycles terminate in sequence. Everything stayed the same. Failed. 79,992nd time. It also failed. It failed. Extrapolation process number 108,642. Still got 33 million until situation. So now we're in the 108,642nd.
So good. Deliver.
Even after going through 108,642 cycles. Mighty. Your name for me has never changed.
Why do you sound so pleased? It's a derogatory name.
I'm trying to make it into a new slur.
I know all too well. You only meant it sincerely in the first cycle. After that one and only time we walked side by side. Every time since. It always ends up like this. Dawnmaker will stab you through your 10th thoracic vertebra. That's your weak spot. And the only way to kill you.
So at this point, he is just going around, like, quickly murdering his friends.
Interesting. Tell me.
Would he even feel anything for Cyrene at this point? Would he even recognize her?
Never.
Then they died honorably, worthy of the name of strife. But there's still tenderness in your eyes. How pathetic.
I have to remember how this feels. Remember that I was once human. Or else the destruction will completely
consume me.
If you win, tell the mighty most of the next life. This person is a worthy opponent. So always remember to give it your all and never slack off.
I'll keep that in mind.
I just realized, does Mighty's necklace have just a bunch of K's on it? Like Calpis?
Even though the dynasty is left with just one, the Kremnos festival will continue as usual. I, the king of the Kremnoan Legion, will host the final feast in the center of this arena, and the prize will be the flames of strife.
This story is fucking wild now, I gotta say. Like, he's literally just going around killing them, like, hundreds of thousands of times. Could it go into the millions at this
One
point?
day, you shall die with a wound in your back. That's what I saw when I overcame the
That's
trial.
what she said.
The gods' dying ramblings. Enough. You've probably heard this thousands of times. So you must understand, facing the demigod of strife means there's no way you'll take this core flame in peace.
I understand.
Step forward and face me in a final battle.
Which I'm guessing I'm a little too late. No, not at all, Alex. Don't worry. We're still going through the motions here. Welcome to the stream regardless.
I, the last son of Gorgo, the demigod of
Oh,
strife.
that's right. His mom was named Gorgo.
Salute you.
Oh,
I'll give 10,000 scars and 10,000 lives of mine to fuel the
Jesus. This has to be the most...
of deliverance.
Oh yeah, this is how he appears to us. Okay.
Behold, the last
Wow.
Kremnos festival has begun.
For a moment I saw my boy Gilgamesh, but I guess I'm a Lulu. That's a new one. Haven't heard that one yet.
Time to temper
Okay.
myself. For tomorrow. I can't let them down.
Conquer this world or be conquered by me.
But what if I want to be conquered by you? Sake of fairness, let us go to a vaster battleground.
Oh, glory. I salute you. That's all I ever wanted.
Okay, here we go.
For agony. I'll never yield to fate.
Jesus.
So without substance.
Oh, we're doing it. These rank things. I have no idea, I'm gonna be honest. They don't appear as anything to me on stream. Are they rankings, I wonder? I don't like chatters being ranked, I'm gonna say. Personally. I don't like that as a feature. This might just be for super chat. It could be. I don't know. I'll have to like check a streamer who's not monetized and see. See how it works. Because I don't want to rank people based on how much money they give me. That sucks. That's awful. That's like dystopia shit. I don't think maybe it's that way. I don't know. Anyway, we're killing him.
Mightimos. Let strife decide the outcome. Let this burn. The curse of immortality!
Oh, there we go. Slowly starting to hate my restaurant job. That's fair. I've heard that's rough, dude. Feynon's probably done this like a million times, though. That's the thing.
Your next life once again block your path. Deliver. I wish you eternal victory.
The 108,647
Fucking hell.
fell into the fire. Yet the shadows of the black tide still loom, and pain and despair spread across distant lands. The blaze was still.
Well, at least it's not Project Stigma.
It had to be
At least he's not doing that.
even if it meant burning this body to ash.
Oh, now we're into the millions. We're into the, like, we're on, like, the 2 millionth cycle or something. The 2 millionth, 3,432nd eternal recurrence.
No matter how bright the sun is, there are still places it cannot reach.
He's gonna kill Castros now,
The
is he?
sun you bear is both cold and blinding. A sun like that surely cannot bring warmth to the nether realm of the next life.
Golden blood is born from the destruction.
Oh my god, Fane on genocide run.
We
Oh my
have
god, I just
long
realized.
since lost the right to seek warmth. Only by
He's doing an Undertale No Mercy run.
flames can we melt that hopeless future.
Allow me to ask, how many core flames do you carry now?
24,041,183.
Such a heavy burden. So that's why you've
Oh,
turned
I'm sad I have
into
to go to
this.
sleep. I love continuing to watch the stream.
Broken
All the
idol.
crazy shit happening along with the funny stuff too, but
Tragic firewall.
missing out again. Good night, Alex, and good luck with your restaurant job. I totally get it. Do your best. And don't worry, the VOD will always be here. Because crazy shit is happening,
No
and
matter,
Jesus, Fanon.
I will bear this burden
That's a man who needs to go to therapy 2 million more times.
as long as you hand over the core flame of death.
I must refuse. As the demigod of death, I cannot watch you walk into a fate more cruel than death.
But this way, the past, present, and future will never again.
And those therapists will need and then those therapists who give those therapists therapy will also need therapy. And those therapists who give them therapy, the therapists giving the therapy to the therapists, will also need therapy from giving therapy to those therapists. Basically, lots of therapy is needed.
Unnecessary death. Indeed. You are not the Finan I know.
I don't know how many therapists are in HSR, but not. They should actually have like a therapist character or something, just to like go to the Astral Express and just all these characters who we've recruited and just go to like, oh, you need therapy. Ching Trey, you've a gambling addiction, Fane, and you've watched your friends die like 2 million times, so.
Please turn back. Don't let that absurd and unjust.
Well, I guess by the end of this
force
patch it'll be
come to pass.
33 million.
This way, at least my realm can still become the fragrant
Tell me,
bed where
Finan,
you fall asleep.
how many subscribers do you have now? 44 million. 336,000. 336. I am going to beat PewDiePie.
In the end, still, it seems the clash of blades was inevitable.
How painful. I know I am not your match, having fallen under your sword countless times. But even so, please understand that my resolve is not to be underestimated. Even Kethely cannot shape all things at will, nor can they dictate the fate of all life.
Are we gonna have to fight her,
No
but
one
like
can
she's
shoulder
her
the
dragon,
balance
the
of
dragon
life and
form?
death alone. Not even a god. And it is precisely for this reason that I chose, at the end of this arduous journey, to overcome the trial and take the authority
Yeah.
of death. I am the Hand of Shadow, Casterus, the demigod of death. Listen closely, deliverer from days past. Please turn back. Do not disturb these fresh flowers in their muddy deaths.
We'll bear the blazing sun until dawn break. Yeah, there she is. Dragon Casteress. Jesus.
At this crossroads of life and death, the giant dragon is but a shadow.
Casteress boss fight. Jeez.
Yet I will still fight, defending what hope remains.
I'm fine. It's time to temper myself for tomorrow.
And then we're gonna have to fight like Aquila, but like Aquila is Hyacine, right? That sounds about right to me.
To rest here.
I must transform my soul into a raging.
All of this. How is it any different from that little future?
The Ammonite. Feel the scorch soul without substance.
This is actually like nightmare fuel though, Jesus Christ. Like, Phanon doesn't even understand what is happening here, despite how much of it he's gone through. He doesn't understand that he's going to be taken to another plane of existence he doesn't even know about. Just to become the minion for the destruction.
Soul without substance. Feel the scorching hatred. Shatter the cage. I'll never yield to fate. Empty shell.
Even if I can't win, I must try.
Let this be a tribute to your million struggles.
Wake up, lost one. See that the firelight in the darkness is not.
My God.
The core flame of death was taken from the dragon's belly. What a brilliant flame.
Fucking hell. Xiaoji, what is wrong with you? Jesus.
Shine upon all. Light the path ahead. And illuminate the dawn of Amphorius that's to come. 2,003,400.
He is going insane. Well, as if he wasn't before.
24,041,184 core flames. As if even the deepest abyss of primordial chaos could be burned away.
What number? 29,000 cycle. Oh, so we're now in the 4 millions. 4 million subscribers. The 4th millionth and first eternal recurrence.
You're here. As always. You're still lingering. Deep within me.
Yeah, that's Kevin right there.
Because you haven't completely abandoned hope. Am I right? You're still waiting for a miracle. For the true hero to come and save us. If that thread of hope exists, it must come from beyond this world. From the true starry sky. But
That's me.
if it's just a traveler with no connection to Amphorius.
Well, I wouldn't call an Irish person
they may
that,
not
Kevin. Now he's lost
understand
it.
our struggles, nor be willing to join this fight. Your thoughts are wavering. The mark of destruction is deepening. But even within the gods' cold calculations, unconditional courage and goodwill still emerge. So, never forget what set you on this path. How many times has it been? Remind me again. My memory is a bit fuzzy. 4 million. Exactly. Then that blaze inside of you must be burning hotter than ever.
Yes. When I first forged the 12 core flames into one, I had the same impression. The destruction. A power unlike anything before searched.
God, he really has the Nikador scar. Not Nikador. God, Nanook. What always mix the fucking those two up?
And consume this world, this wretched prison. I thought that was it. The ultimate power which nothing could surpass. And yet no. This fragile body holds a staggering 48 million core flames. I suppose it won't be long. Perhaps just a fleeting 10,000 years. Before it's reduced to nothing but charred, crumbling bones.
So that's what the Flame Reaver was. An attempt from this in the past? Question mark?
And when that happens, your long struggle will finally come to an end.
No. I've already found a way to keep the cycles going.
Mind sharing it with me?
In every new cycle.
I mean, destruction, strife, those two things go hand in hand. Yeah.
All I have to do is push the next Finant to the
They would be Nikador and Nanook would be friends. They would probably party.
Then he'll kill me. Shatter this body. Take my flames, my memories, and carry on the path I started.
Bold plan, but risky. What if, one day, the next you refuses to follow the same path?
I miss when he sounded like this. I miss when he sounded so happy. It's like, what if, one day? And then he's like, I will burn everybody around here. I will burn this world.
Ensure the continuation of the cycles.
If it were Professor Anaxa or Aglaya in my place, maybe they'd come up with something smart. Unfortunately, I don't have a backup plan. I have no choice but to bet everything on the next Finant. And trust that he makes the same choice I did. But even in this wretched prison, luck is still sometimes on my side. Because I never forget what set me on this path.
Wait, you mean...
Ever since I committed to this plan, not once, in millions of cycles has there ever been an exception.
Nine millionth. We are on the 9 millionth one now. The 200... Oh, wait, no. We're 23 million into it.
Can do this, Lord Finant.
We're actually getting near the end of all the cycles. We just need to get 33 million. We only got 10 million left. Let's go.
Demigod of the sky. A healer of Twilight Courtyard. I will heal...
A black tide. It's consuming you. You can't hold out much longer. Demigod, hand over the core flame. Let's put an end to this suffering.
Now, that just won't do. A healer should stay composed in front of those suffering from illness.
Yeah, we have to fight Urzaquilla. I knew it.
Hyacinthia. I swear, your deaths won't be in vain. Just as they have never been.
I believe in you. You are the Chrysos heir of world bearing. The one who can lead us. Lead this world. It's just... I don't understand. Within the sun upon your shoulders, the part of that warmth that should come from you. From an ordinary person. It's so faint.
My humanity
Probably 'cause I'm
is
becoming a
indeed
villain.
just a flicker compared to the blazing fire of divinity.
Even so, don't cast it away.
I never have. I have kept everyone's wishes close to my heart. Even though the divine fire burns so fiercely that
So that the divine fire within him is what is making him, like, I guess.
me in an instant.
I guess if you were to touch him, you would just immediately just burn up.
Each cycle, it's your wishes that guide me to the end. That pass the flames to the next me. Over and over. And over again.
So, you're not just a lone spark in the dark. You're a pyre built from the bones of all the selves you've left behind. But what about you? What about your wishes? The wishes of
The opposite of
all the
Kevin.
countless
Exactly.
versions of
Because
you.
Kevin, it's like he would freeze, or like just, he's too cold, that his tears would freeze on his face. But this one is the opposite. He's just too dang hot.
Lord Kazlana. So that's how it is. Without flaw. That is the flaw the golden blood gave you. The most fatal flaw of all, isn't it? The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without
I'm glad that all
hesitation.
appeared in time.
You lost the chance to ever be yourself.
Now that is an unexpected revelation. And I suppose that makes me the perfect fuel for the flame of deliverance, doesn't it?
No, an empty flame saves no one. But I still believe in you, Deliverer. I, Hyacinthia, the Eye of Twilight, am neither strong enough to command the wind and rain, nor willing to end this absurd struggle by letting the sky fall. The only thing I can do is become one with the sky itself. And then, may the gentle colors of the rainbow paint your sun in shades it has never known. May they bring Amphorius, a rosy-fingered dawn.
Rosy-fingered? I don't like your choice of
The
words.
light has grown dim. Its warmth
Jesus.
still lingers.
It's so fucked seeing, like, this Titan and, like, oh, it's all monstrous and evil, and it's just like, hi, Cynthia. Great.
Let this blazing sun
10,000 HP.
fire.
The fire. Burning.
Rifted with strife. Sun tear the sky. So without substance.
There we go.
Empty shell.
I love killing my friends.
Quench the flames of blood. Her agony.
Let the sky merge with all this world's suffering.
Well, there we go.
The Evernight.
The Aquila boss music is, like, fucked up now.
Farewell, Hyacinthia.
Jesus.
Yes. Your sun burns hot enough to turn everything to ash. But tell me, how will the seeds of a new world ever take root?
The core flame rose. The sky fell. The 23,570,000th cycle came to an end. And this time, the end of the flame chase remained the same as ever.
It's the same as it ever was. Dun dun. Same as it ever was. Dun dun.
Rose of golden color unlike anything the world had ever seen.
And you may ask yourself,
Consumed all in
who
its
is
path.
that large automobile? And you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife. And you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here?
This was the end of the world. And the start of the next. For a moment, I saw the destruction of the universe. That being known as Iron Tomb. Its will to break free from the black tide burns fiercer than the blazing sun. Is this Amphorius's wrath? If its choice has already been made, if fate is set in stone, I will still never yield to it.
Oh my god, he's fucked.
23,570,000 cycles. 282,840,000 core flames. No more chasing is needed. And now, I am the fire at the end of the long night.
Yeah,
Flame
he's
chases
fucked.
in some quiet
He's
walk
fucked
through a
it.
sea of flowers. It's a revolution. An all-consuming transformation.
That facial
And
effect.
if destruction is the
Doesn't it?
only way,
I still wonder, is this how Nanook was born? I'm still kind of like holding on to my Nanook theory, like a little bit. But I did read in the data bank earlier today, because I was like, before my stream, I wanted to just make sure. That's I was like, I wonder. And I checked actually the, like, one of the, like, diary entries for Nanook, and apparently one of them said that, apparently Akavili visited Nanook's homeworld. So I'm like, I wonder if my theory is actually wrong, because Nanook, it was very clearly stated that Akavili never visited Amphorius.
then let me be the one to step across the ashes of the old world and burn endlessly until another dawn rises on the distant horizon, bringing the true dawn to Amphorius.
One eternal recur. Hey, he's only got one more cycle. The 33,550,336 cycle.
550,337. This is the cycle you're about to enter. Countless memories are flooding in. Countless versions of myself have stood here, facing the same choice. They all needed a moment, just like you do. To stop, to breathe, to process the weight of 1,000,000 lifetimes worth of sorrow, pain, and struggle. And just like them, you will carry those memories and that fire into the chaos of rebirth. I must go and bear this burden. I must say goodbye to you, and then fight the destruction with destruction. Yes.
God, you can hear his voice like change into Kazlana's voice.
I will burn and fade away.
Kazlana Usagi.
I will become the flame reaver of this life and keep my promise to Cyrene.
Cyrene.
I will kill gods and comrades alike and steal the core flames. And even if my mind turns to ash along with my body, I will keep my purpose in mind.
Guys, I think he might be a little crazy.
I will stop Era Nova.
Well, I blinked and he was looking a different way.
And make him carry on this futile endeavor of 30 million lifetimes. Looks like you're ready. Then I should be going too. Where are you going? You only exist in my heart. There's nowhere else for you to go. Do you remember
That's
what
me.
she said? The dreams you had as children. The deliverer in the prophecies. A real, living, breathing person. You finally found her. Friend.
Hi. I'm being pulled into your memories.
I see. You were there all along. I'm sorry. I was supposed to send you home. This is my flame chase journey. You were never meant.
So I guess that's what happened. I guess I was just imprisoned in his memories for 33 million cycles. God, Stell really had an adventure. I had to sit back and watch all this.
No.
About the deliverer of my pizza, but wow.
If Iron Tomb is born
Hey
from
yo, the
Euphoria's
pizza
escape,
here. You just
then it
wait
will
33
burn
million
into the
years for
worlds
it.
beyond the sky. And all these countless lifetimes you've spent. It's all been for the sake of defying that end, hasn't it? In millions of cycles, I've said goodbye to each and every one of you. Yet nothing ever changes.
It's the same as it ever was.
Each time we speak, our words grow fewer. Your fire burns hotter, and you're getting closer to becoming pure rage. A vessel of hatred.
My God.
I never had a choice. I understand. If you are to keep the worst fate from unfolding, this is the only path. But this time, things are different. Your persistence has shifted the tide. On the horizon, I see it. Faint.
A ship.
The shape of dawn. Breaking through the eternal night. Turns out, the fire that lights the way was never mine to begin with. Do you remember, in that first timeline, you and Mightymost stood before the scales of justice?
Oh, I remember that. That was last stream.
Each of you weighing what you held dearest. What weighed more than the fate of the world? And when hesitation took hold, the answer you sought from me. What am I saying? I am you. Even if you buried me deep and chose another path,
Persona 4.
that fact never changed. Then let's try again. When you stood before the scales in hesitation, the answer you found in your own heart, do you still remember it? Remember the past and become the hero of tomorrow.
I am thou, thou art I.
What weighs more
Thou
than
hast
the fate
acquired a
of the
new
world
vow.
is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past. Good. Then Trailblazer, my friend, my comrade.
Hello, like golden shirtless Sinon.
You arrived in this strange world and were bound by its cruel fate up till this very moment. In the face of danger, you never once backed down. Instead, you've saved world after world without hesitation. That boarding pass on your chest is now the mark of a hero. If I choose to step through that door...
Oh, I guess it is a boarding pass. I never thought about it like that.
Destruction. Let this sun forged from millions and millions of core flames burn me up along with the god of destruction and their minions.
I choose to step through that final door and embrace an end fitting of the destruction. Let this sun forged from millions and millions of core flames burn me up along with the god of destruction and their minions. Is he saying, if I become a Lord Ravager, please kill me?
And the world we leave behind. This world. My home. Where hope still lingers. Will you take on everything we've carried? Return to the beginning one last time. Stop the birth of Iron Tomb, save the world we love, and rewrite its doomed fate.
I will. I will stop the completion of Iron Tomb. No, I will be the Dawn of Emphorius. That's my role. I'm taking it.
Good. In that case, even this fruitless wasteland may finally bloom with flowers. So... if she takes on the weight of the whole world, she'll be able to walk further down the path of deliverance than a fire that only knows how to burn. One will step into the future.
I wonder, if I were to become a deliverer, would it be Lana cause Lana? Lana cause Lana, you know. That's why Lana, cause Lana.
One will remain in the past.
Did I absorb Feynman? Get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head.
Gods with Dawnmaker. Perhaps fate's deadlock can be broken. And if you can stop Iron Tomb from ever being born, then these 30 million cycles will have not been in vain. It's time to put our teamwork to the test, partner.
It's a mighty tall Feynman. Yeah. Let's both be the deliverer, Feynman. We're both Kazlanas.
For all you've done already, friend.
The image of the
She
hero
spoke.
I buried deep in my heart finally steps into the light. Here, at the end of this long flame chase journey. Cyrene. A page never seen before has just been turned. Lend me the power of time, and send this hero back to the origin of time. Back to your side. And I will walk the unfinished path. Just like the countless versions of me before. Unwavering as
Here we go.
always.
What do you mean, here we go? The eternal recurrence. End.
Tell me,
It's about to go down.
will you be the blazing sun, even if all of you burns to ash?
Without hesitation. I will bear this world until my body turns to dust. Remember this moment.
Is that the original Feynman?
Remember your friends who never lived to see the world's end. Remember their final wishes, and let the purest rage in your heart rise out of
God, it's weird
those
seeing
wishes.
this model, like, just talk.
Let it consume you. Fuel you.
Well, all of his wings are, like,
Burns
moving
away
individually.
while
Oh, that's
sky
cool.
above. Fine. If I can defy fate,
Fine.
then in the name of
Sorry,
world
it's
bearing,
not a time to be making jokes. These
I
things are about
promise
to
you.
go down, as they say.
Carefully will never forget this.
Take it. Everything I bear. Keep on burning. As long as we are never extinguished, the flame chain
Look at these XDs. I don't know. Welcome, Lapis. Things are happen. What? Wait, what? Did he get? Oh, he became an emanator of destruction. Uh-oh, he became a Lord Ravager. That's not good. Look, that's me, ma'am. Gonna earn the next guy. He did.
Take it. Trailblazer.
What?
May this
What?
blood be like gold and never tarnish.
What's happening? Did we? What is happening?
Farewell, Trailblazer. This is where I fulfill my final destiny. The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone.
I thought for a second when Nanook appeared, I thought, okay, so that proves that Phelan is not Nanook, right? Unless he looked at himself. Unless he, like, he created a paradox by looking at his past self. I'm willing to swallow my pride and say I was wrong. Talking like one of those like abusive moms where it's like, I will bite the bullet and I will say that I was wrong.
Kaslana, the name of one who bears chaos does not belong
The
to a
name of
single
one who
person.
bears chaos.
Rather, it is the embodiment of
Meanwhile, little Kiana comes in like, you guys talking about me?
Heroes. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks.
I'm the pale
May the name
dawn.
accompany you in my place, in the epic you write with your own hands.
That's me for real, for real.
Another attempt, another failure.
Me when I was playing the extra stages in Chapter 10 of Honkai Impact.
I won't remind you how many times you've reached the end of history, but I will still place the choice before you.
If you've lost count, let me tell you. This is the 33,550,336th ending.
100 line be like.
A perfect number. How poetic.
A perfect number.
You and I both know the truth. In all these millions of futile endeavors, Amphorius has never changed. If the outcome is inevitable, then why not silence your searing rage and embrace your fate with dignity?
Lygus just told Phelan to KYS.
Your silence lasts longer than ever, Lord Fine. Shall I take that to mean the will you've carried across countless cycles is finally starting to fracture?
Fracture? No. I'm just disappointed. I've retrieved memories from 30 million past lives, and I remember every conversation before every choice here. And yet, even after all this time, your arguments remain the same.
Oh, tell him.
Uninspired.
Long Silence is also a Kevin thing. He does the dot
If you
dot.
had
Yeah,
anything to
true.
break me, you should have spent those endless cycles refining your rhetoric. You had infinite chances to sway me into the future you want. And yet here we are. The score, 33,550,336 to 0. So tell me,
He's roasting him.
Lycurgus, who's the real loser here?
Imagine gaining a godlike form, experiencing reality 33 million times, and then the guy who's putting you through all that, you just, at the end of him, you go up to him and you just call him a loser.
How unfortunate.
Fuck, that was a roast.
Was never
Come on, man, that's too fire.
I have all the time and patience in the world.
I don't know why my Lycus sounds like a 6-year-old. Come on, man, that's too fire.
A billion times, and another billion after that. But you will never escape this cage. You can claim victory of the spirit if you wish. But we both know the moment that score shifts from 0 to 1, that is the moment I shall sound the paean of Era Nova.
Haha, you said peeing. Shut up. Oh, wow. You just said peeing.
Lord,
If they actually did that joke, I would fucking bust a gut laughing.
Your incompetence disappoints me.
So Lygus' mouth must be fake. He's never opened it.
Is your utter
I think
lack
Lygus is
of
wearing a mask,
self-awareness.
personally.
Think about it. In this story,
I'm pretty sure he was wearing a mask in that one video.
chains.
In like the recent Myriad Celestia thingy situation.
Mistaking courage, the courage to rebel.
And he takes it
against
off and he's just like this
gods.
human ass face and it's creepy as hell.
Perhaps you're right. Maybe I should have tired of this futile struggle long ago. But even so, I will never accept the mercy of your release. Because you are both a prisoner to the gods and to me. And tell me, what right does a mere prisoner have to speak of fate and choice? What right does a mere prisoner have to look upon my fury?
You know this is pointless. You can't kill me.
Of course.
I thought the audio was glitching for a sec there, but that's just the way they did his voice.
A worm the gods keep as a pet. Listen well, creator of destruction. This cry comes from all your abandoned creations. In the
And Lygus dies again, he probably has more backup
I
body.
drove
Yeah.
Dawnmaker through the heart of every titan. Golden blood ran down my fingers. Divine fire seared through my nerves, nearly breaking
Who
my
would
will.
win?
But I endured.
An endless army of robots that Lord Ravager is creating, or the indomitable human spirit.
In the 10,000th cycle,
It's literally what this is
former
about.
comrades had all become my enemies. The endless slaughter dulled my senses to pain. The painful emptiness almost swallowed me, forcing me to stop fighting. But I endured.
And in none of these 33 million timelines did he ever meet Saridra.
In the 100,000th cycle, the destruction had already fused into a blazing sun, surging within this fragile body. My rationality had been burned away at the dawn of the era. Yet even with only this shattered body remaining, I still endured.
I became a blonde.
570,000
That's when you know they're insane.
cycle. This time, I felt it. A tiny spark rising in the hollow cavity of my chest. Different from the obsession with deliverance. By its faint glow, once again, no, countless times again, I endured. Now, a sun is about to fall. Ready to incinerate this absurd space-time dimension in an instant. That sun is me. All the countless versions of me from the past.
along with my countless brethren, dragged into existence against their will, drowning again and again in your golden blood.
Yeah, he's Kevin.
Of this world's suffering and despair, fused into the purest hatred, the fiercest rage. Nanook, you arrogant fool! You think we were born to only serve as fuel for the fire? Fine then! Just as you wish, let the fire burn! If I was born as the blazing sun of destruction, then let you and your lackeys be the flares erupting from
Jesus.
my core. And let this rage
Get the popcorn. What do you mean?
30 million epochs engulf everything. And grant you a dawn where all stars burn to ash.
Get the popcorn. Warning, warning, warning. Experimental anomaly detected. Subject Kazana failed to load into buffer zone. Memory dump irregularities detected. Digital undetected objects. Unhandled methods. Uncaught exceptions. Anomaly destruction energy. Nah, no. Surgeon. No. What is happening? Oh, it's the animated thing. It's the animated thingy. We're crashing out as if McDonald's ice cream. Yeah, sure. Oh shit! Hit the table again. Animated cutscene time. I loved how they put this in 3.2. So this is a perfect time for this. Here he is. I mean, it's broken again. He sees Nanook.
Are you ready, Nanook? I brought you destruction!
Jesus. Come and get me, bitch boy. Is that the Antimatter Legion? The spirit of humanity versus the embodiment of destruction. Oh shit, wait, is this a song that they... Oh my god, Metal Gear Rising, oh my god. Oh my god, he's not wearing a shirt. Oh my god. It's Star Player versus the Twitter hit mob. Twitter hate mob. Devil May Cry music. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Sorry, these are shirts. I'm like, listen, it's fine. Listen. Oh, this fucking rips. Wait, he has his arm cut off. Wait. Oh. On his wing. He didn't die, did he? Fuck off. No way. Icar, you flew too close to the sun. God bless me. This is so awesome. Is that Iron Tomb, by the way? I'm not sure what to fight anywhere. Bless you. Thank you, guys. I'm protected from the demons. Jesus. Oh my god. What happened? What? Did he... He actually did go too close to his son. He just scarred him. Oh my god. No.
My wish?
What?
My wish is to fulfill everyone else's wishes.
Nook was actually disappointed at yeah.
If I can't fulfill them,
then send them on to tomorrow.
What the fuck? He just...
Your heart harbors wrath. You yearn to destroy everything. You bore the
My
gaze
god.
of Eon.
That... Okay, so that was the coolest animated short that they've done so far.
You have stepped onto destruction.
What the fuck? I was like floored. That was like some... I don't think I've ever seen them go that far with the animation before.
New paths being born is ended. It burns away all in the cosmos who rule. That the rules of the cosmos be
I speak of it. Jesus.
destroyed. Iron Tomb is your name. The Lord Ravager to destroy the erudition. Born in the experimental grounds of
He actually managed to like hurt an Eon though, which is crazy.
to burn to cinders.
It was cool seeing the Nook actually appear.
Prepared a present for you, Nikos 864. It is a wrath called Finan. From the beginning of the experiment, there were 12 sets of factors incorporated into the calculations. After endless simulations, only...
I'm just like sitting here like just still blown away by how good that was. That was awesome. Like I was just, for a second there, I was just like replaying the cutscene in my mind and I was like, that was like cool as absolute fucking shit.
Has grown to be without.
God. There's people that swear on Forest is bad. I'ma steal their ass cheeks. If you elect me president, I will steal the ass cheeks of people who disagree with me. So you do a male character Genshin, SMH. Jesus.
The nameless from beyond the sky. Also a pathstrider of destruction. I give thanks for her arrival, allowing Amphorius to turn once more.
Well, it starts to be like the other game instead of its own game, SMH. Jesus.
Her existence will only become an unpredictable variable. Perhaps the time to take the stage has come.
So wait, run this by me. Did Phaedon die? I really don't want that.
As for those
He turned back into a child, it looked like. Unless he was like he was like being sent back to the past or something.
Do not mind. I will personally get rid of them.
I guess it's called Trailblazer. Yeah, we did get the Trailblazer. We did get Nanook's glance, which was weird because we got it immediately upon fighting the Doomsday Beast. The Nook was just like, "Yeah, you have it," but like fucking Phaedon had to go through 33 million different lifetimes to get that. So, jeez. Visitor verification. 4 letters. It's probably Lana. I was just talking to Iron T. Oh. Hold to load data. I'll be waiting for you. Oh, wait, what? This moment, Phelan got absorbed by Iron Tomb. Oh. That's what happened. He's still alive, though. He's just inside Iron Tomb. Welcome back, Lana. Retrieving experimental data. Update complete. Something me 13 experimental process 99%. Log updated. I have a theory that at some point we Trailblazer will become Emanator of Trailblazing. I have a theory too. I think that's gonna happen. See right here. Progress is at 99%. Yeah. Contents update. Amphorius' Saga of Heroes.exe. Mem.exe. We're most likely stopping Iron Tomb next patch. Yeah. At that point, I think all the crisis areas will be there at least. Yeah, hold on. Let me see the flame. I think you can read the stuff later, though. I don't know for sure. Yeah. See, everyone is here now. All the flame chasers are here. Wait. Dragon? Who the fuck are you? That's High Ceilings. Wave strumming night. Mysterious foreign guest. What? That's Saraja there. Yeah, I'll do the stuff later though, because it'll take. I know how long this stuff takes. It'll take me forever.
Wake up! Wake up! Hey, wake up! You're finally awake. That's a relief.
Ma'am.
We're so close to being swept away by the reverse flow of time. It's lucky we found a safe place. Now, I'm going to send you back to the very start of time. But before we part, there's something I need to tell you. Something very, very important.
Oh, first time in the stream. Oh, whoops. That wasn't the right button. Hang on 1 second. There we go.
That's right! At this very moment, my memories are finally whole.
Yeah, because you're Cyrene.
After watching so many fragments, my past is finally coming into focus, little by little. You're smart.
Mama Cyrene.
You
Yeah.
must have a clue now. Or maybe...
You knew the answer long ago, didn't you?
Yeah, there it
Not
is.
surprised at all.
I knew it in 3.0. You ain't slick, girly pop.
No matter what form I take, I've always been true to myself. But I'm glad that I remembered in the end. This way, I'll have no regrets.
Regrets?
Don't worry. We're not truly parting. Because I'm going to become a part of you. I'll turn into the memory of this cycle. The 33,550,336th Flame Chase journey. And forever reside in the heart of the Time Demigod.
Wait, what does that mean?
You'll carry all that has come before, crossing time itself to reach the next cycle. My mission ends here. But looking back, I still feel lucky. After all, across 30 million Cyrenes, I was the first.
That's
and
not
the
enough
only one
Cyrenes.
who got to finally meet you. So, believe me.
Means we are eating them.
in the next
Boring
cycle,
Cyrene. No,
there will
no,
be
no.
another Cyrene waiting for you.
Like a steak dinner. There will be another Cyrene. Okay, thank God.
And in the one after that. And the one after that. I will always be waiting.
Yeah, yeah. That's what we want.
saying all that, it can finally fade away in peace and become a part of you without even realizing it. We'd already taken a
It's not
wonderful
emergency
journey
for
together,
juice and Paimon.
all the way to the world's end. Now take my hand, say a brief farewell, and step forward into tomorrow. Go, find the future Cyrene, and set out on another journey with her. Promise me you won't keep me waiting too long, okay? Go, find the future Cyrene, and set...
Does she say they're Cyrene? Or did she say Cyrene? Like, the E kind of gets a little bit... Because I know she's crying, but like...
No need to say it out loud. This is enough for me.
We'll find the next Cyrene, don't worry.
Go,
Cyrene, fuck.
dear friend. May your trailblazing journey always be accompanied by a cool breeze and rippling waves.
We will.
And may the days ahead embrace you like the softest fluff. Forever warm, forever gentle.
Now, let's turn to the next page. A page that exists because of you.
Oh, whoa.
Is this a meeting ordained by fate? Or a long overdue reunion?
Oh my god. She is alive. And we did it. We did it. And another patch ending with a Cyrene bomb. So we were able to...
I will walk to the end.
Wait, Cyrene is just chilling here. Hello. Look, guys, Thaydon's okay. He didn't get absorbed. We can meet her here, yeah. We now restarted the cycle we were... Yeah. Okay, so that's 3.4. We did it. In just 2 streams. What about that shit right there? Oh, God. That was a nice, shorter one. Although a lot happened. I'm gonna have to rewatch that cutscene because that was incredible. But yeah, jeez. Fucking hell. Ugh, a little bit emotional towards the end there. But, yeah. We talked to her. Oh, that's right. Let's talk to her. Hello, girl. Next patch will be intro. Yeah, true. Oh, I don't think she's voiced. Hello. Lana's surprised expression is just what the memories recorded. Wait. I have so many questions for you. Yes, you must be really perplexed, Lana. I wish I could give you answers. But I feel helpless about the current situation, too. Because now we, as the Trailblazer, will be replacing Phaedon's spot as the as the Deliverer. And we're an unpredictable factor. Yep, I told her. Yep, she was Cyrene this whole time. I knew it. I knew it. It's me, Lana. Don't you recognize me? Or did I really change that much? So it is impossible to restore your memories completely. It's pretty unbelievable for me too. It's like I had a long, long dream. Cyrene's memories, Mem's memories, Chimney. They're all tangled together. But when I woke up, there were only broken fragments left. I can no longer remember 30 million cycles. Luckily, I still remember my Crisis Era companions from this life. And you, Lana. March about to enter, Donghung about to... Donghung got out, so I'm going to guess he's going to help others get in this time. Yeah, maybe. Or he's fucking off to Penacony to go meet his Oshis from Fate. Everyone sacrificed themselves for this world, and my heart is tied to their fates too. I want to start a new chapter as soon as possible. It's just that You complained to me before about a book called Virgins that always stops the most captivating parts. That's just how fate works, huh? Sometimes I get frustrated because of that. But looking at it another way, it's... Oh. Oops. I guess that... It's really important to calm down and clear your head before making a big decision. And Ides Elysiae is the perfect place for that. I've been hearing a lot of theory crafters say that it'll be before Amphorius takes place. Oh, so like it happens like before we leave for Amphorius, before Black Swan's like, go to Amphorius, you bitches. And we're like, okay. Cast off your heavy feelings. Take a deep breath. And as the moment of our reunion, please allow me to offer you a gift, Lana. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Check it out! Doesn't this scarecrow look just like you? I spent ages observing just to get it right.
I think it looks a bit more like Chaos, but sure. I made it look androgynous enough so everybody could get it. Now, we've also planted the seeds of the Trailblazing Ides Elysiae. Take it as the start of another journey. She knows Saul perfectly. Yeah. And when the time is ripe, let us return here and write the next page of our story together. In case Lana feels up to it before we set off, you can come find me anytime. I'll be waiting for you here. Perfect. The scarecrow, resembling you in both form and spirit, is smiling at you. It is Cyrene's welcome gift. Do you remember what she said? If you're in the mood, go play with her. You can play with Cyrene. Oh, yes. Anyway. That just about does it for 3.4, but don't think we're done with Honkai Star Rail for, well, this patch just quite yet. Next week we will be playing, I don't know how much of it we're going to be playing, but we are going to be playing a little bit of the Trailblaze continuance. Next Wednesday, roughly, because I think it comes out next Wednesday. We'll also be attempting to pull for Saber during that stream. So, please subscribe if you haven't already and stick around for that. And on Monday we'll be returning at long last after 3 weeks to 100 Line. I know it's been a while. It's been a while. But it's about time we get back into the academy. July 11th for the fate. Oh, it's 11th. Yeah, is that next week? Yeah, that should be next Wednesday. So yeah, we will be doing that on a day. We'll be seeing how much of it we can get done. I have no fucking clue how long it's going to be. My intuition told me that this is going to be a quick chapter, and it was. I also imagine there's going to be a big update we have to download first before the Fate collab gets pooped on us. So be prepared. Be very prepared. So yeah, it'll be very exciting. I cannot wait to start it and see Saber. We're going to have Saber voiced in Japanese, by the way, because her OG VA is a Friday. Oh, it's on Friday. Okay, well, fuck. We'll find something else to do on Wednesday then. Uh-oh. Maybe we'll do more 100 Line on Wednesday. I don't know. Or, oh, actually, Honkai Empire 3rd. We can just get back to Elysian Realm for the Wednesday. Oh, just a head. So, yeah. Just a heads up. Oh, let me know what's going on with it. Apparently, if you want the Fate characters voiced... Yes? Do I have to put everyone in Japanese? You have to play in... Oh, dang. I'm not sure I want that, though. I like this game being voiced in English. Maybe I'll just do the voice for the two of them. I'll give Archer my Don Hung voice, and I'll do an actual, like, proper job of voicing Saber. I'll work on a Saber voice, that's what I'll do. We'll see. That could be good. I will be the Saber everyone desires. I'll work on something. I'll try and throw in a little bit of a British tone to it, because, you know, she's King Arthur and everything. So nice. But yeah, once again, me and Faina, thank you for joining us today. They did say you can go to Carver for Fallen voices, but that's for... yeah, it's so you can hear the Ekusukaiba. That's probably why. But yeah, don't worry about it. I'll voice it. me trying to shove my voice acting skills in people's faces. It will not stop. Anyway. Yes, next week will be exciting. I hope you guys are ready for that. I'm gonna put out a reaction video to the fucking... I need to put out one for the Honkai Impact cutscene, but I also need to put out one for this cutscene that we just watched. So that might take a few days because I have 2 shorts to make over the weekend, so we'll see about that. But yeah. Anyway, I'll be finishing up here. Thank you all for coming out again. Please leave a like if you haven't already. It means the world, and it helps the stream do even better. And it's got Cyrene in the thumbnail, so you know. Yeah, thank you guys. As always, remember to leave a like, subscribe. Please comment if you'd like to. And, yeah, stick around. Monday we will have 100 line. Stick around to the end of the stream. We'll be raiding someone. It's probably gonna be like Ramelia. I gotta say real quick as well, thanks to Ramelia for letting me be her moderator. For those who don't know, I'm now a moderator for Ramelia Nephilis of Phase Connect. So that's very exciting. And I'm very honored that I was given that role. But yeah, and I'll do my best, Remy. I will do my best. Do not worry. Let's go raid her or someone else. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys as always. Leave your lights on tonight. And remember, you have mass because you matter. Phanon agrees. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Wait, I think I clicked the... Uh-oh. Whoops, wrong one. I muted the wrong one. Okay, bye for real.